7 of the Beast Texas high school football season, and every team is now in district play, where every game holds significance when making that playoff push, which means it's not just the players stepping up in big moments, but also coaches like Hallsville's Josh Strickland, who helped lead his team to a huge win, and as a result is our CBS19 Under the Lights Coach of the Week.
When district play kicks up, the lights get brighter and every game holds extra significance. But for Hallsville head coach Josh Strickland, the focus always remains the same.
Man, there's so much parity. Anybody in our district can beat anybody at any point. And so I think that does help with the focus level because our guys know that preparation is key.
It's hard to keep that heart rate down when you're down to a district rival in the fourth quarter. But Strickland told his players that moments like that are exactly what they practice and prepare for.
I mean, it was a fun game to be a part of, and I thought both teams did a really good job of, battling back and forth. Credit goes to them too. And but in the end, we had the ball last with the most time on the clock, and that's what it came down to.
Strickland is our coach of the week after his Hallsville Bobcats took home a 41-37 victory over their fellow Harrison County opponents, the Marshall Mavericks. He's also played a big part in a resurgent Bobcat season, compiling a 4-2 record at this point in the year.
There was a lot of stuff going into that week about, both of our teams being from Harrison County and the rivalry and things like that. I think our kids just did a really good job of understanding that, what we want to do each and every week, regardless of our opponent, is, be 1-0 every day.
And as the season continues, he knows that the intensity will continue to ramp up, and every game will be crucial in the playoff push. But as always, he's just focusing on the next Friday night.
We block that time off, and that's what we focus on. I know some coaches who can look ahead and watch film on other teams, but I have a hard time looking ahead and even watching film on another opponent until that game's over.
Well, for Week 7, make sure you join us for Under the Lights. At 6:30, we'll be broadcasting live from Eagles Stadium this Friday as the Leandale Eagles take on the Kilgore Bulldogs. Big matchup. Then at 10, we'll have highlights, post-game interviews, and so much more. And at 10:30, we move over to our streaming platform, CBS19+, but also live on our website, Facebook, and YouTube.